I don't have much to say, chat. Anyways, hi. Hi everyone. How is everyone doing today? Usually I would have something to talk about, but I realize I don't. I don't really have any thoughts right now. If anything, I'm quite excited for this commission. So, of course, it's an art stream, and we're doing another commission. And that's basically it. I already got the sketch ready. I got it approved by the commissioner. So, we're on a good track. So I think we can just go ahead and get started. I think I'm so used to being a little bit behind schedule that, like, what do you call it? I'm so used to being behind schedule that being on schedule feels like I'm missing something. It's like you usually wear a backpack, and then the time you don't, it feels like you're missing something. Does that make sense? Also, hi Utsuwa, how are you doing? Hi Silvamine. How are you guys doing today? Okay, this one's gonna be really interesting because it's not an actual character beforehand, but this is an OC. I'm gonna pull up the reference photos real quick for myself. How's the audio, by the way? Is it good? Doing good. Hopefully ad hell does not claim me. Hopefully not. I don't know if the roulette will. No, you live to see another day. Who knows? Today might be your lucky day. Shine on the inside. Okay, I'm pulling up the references here just to make it easier for me because it's a little bit more complicated, or at least not as, like, you know. I want to get it as accurate as I can. So I'll have this one for now. I might add more references, but I'll have this. And this is the main idea for it. Which I'm quite excited for, genuinely. I do wonder how many times the guppy emoji has been used. I believe I can check that actually. I know it's been used a good amount of times. I think it's my most used besides the lurk one. Are you an OC of 57? Hells no. I think they got offended by that. Yesterday was so interesting for me, chat. I was drawing. I don't know if you guys could see it in my status, but I was drawing yesterday. And as I was drawing, I was like, I feel like I'm getting better at my art. Like, if you compare it to before, and it's so interesting because it's been like a very uphill instead of like gradually. What I'm wondering is, hold on. You have a normal document name this time. Look, usually I don't know what to put, but then this one I was like, okay, let's just take the name of your OC. Speaking of Usua, um, the outfit here, is it like purely galaxy or is it like layers and like floats? Like, how exactly do you want me to interpret this? Because I do want to make it like how you envision it. I could make that longer. I'll probably make it longer like here. It is purely Galaxy Celestial. Alright. Chat, before I started stream, I checked my alt account because I'm curious. There's a person who commented double fedora under one of my only mafioso posts, but it had in the caption, "This is implied knew that, right?" Like, let's get that out of the way. I told them, like, hey, just letting you know, like, this ain't double fedora. And they say, I know, I just posted it 'cause free will. And I want you guys to know, like, okay, maybe this isn't a big issue, but to me it is. They posted the double fedora, and Chance is gray. How did they whitewash it? I'm sorry, I shouldn't be mean, but like, how do you whitewash that? Like, I don't know. I'm just that gives bad vibes, and I called him out for it, but I haven't gotten a response yet, so we'll see if we get a response. Free will to get blocked. Yeah, basically. Which is so strange to me because it's like, why would you be so, why would you, like, it's not double fedora, and I put in the caption that it's not. Why would you? I'm really trying to capture the details of here because I love the golden details of it, but I'm trying to figure out how to get it exact. I still can't get over the free will comment, because what do you mean free will? Like, free will doesn't excuse you for being an ass. On a lighter note, though, I got really motivated recently. I might actually finish the script that I've been working on and have, like, a few more ideas in mind. It's just taking a while because I do want to, like, give time for myself. And it's so funny, chat, actually. I've been having dreams lately where I'm back at my work, like I'm working again, and I just have to remind myself, like, I'm not working there anymore. Like, why am I dreaming of that? Let me make this hand smaller. I think it's a bit big, but I can't draw legs, chat. I can't. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. How do I make a book without making it too thin? Have you ever had the issue of like you're trying to make something and you know what it's supposed to look like, but then you try to make it and then it just doesn't look the way that you want it to? Like I try to make books, then they look too skinny, or they look too 2D compared to the rest of the drawing, and it's like damn, damn that kind of. It's something that I need to work on, but like damn. Me with eyes. Eyes are rough. Like even though that's my favorite thing to draw, I know I there's some days that I just struggle with. Especially like when I started drawing Mafioso, when I started drawing like Noob after, because I liked Mafioso first, then I liked Noob after. I struggled to draw eyes again. This is really unfortunate. This arm feels wrong. But the hand looks so nice, so I'm trying to figure out how to salvage it without having to redo it. I feel like that should be alright for now, but I might end up putting just a bunch of like here. We'll move on to the feather part. I think that should help. So if the let's say the wings are here. No, let's move it a little bit so it's center of the chest. I'm gonna get a back photo actually. Damn. Chat, you know what I'm craving right now? I'm craving I wanna have like okay, yeah, I'm gonna yap. I wanna have like brownies. I want something sweet. Also, my younger sister learned about Red Bull recently because we went to eat out, right? And we mainly ate out because my dad wanted to watch a game. So, you know, we're just sitting there and like we're allowed to just order a little bit just to snack on something while he watches the game. We got drinks, but she didn't know what Red Bull was, and I forgot it was an energy drink, so she drank it. But here's the thing, this was for dinner. So she tells me the next morning I couldn't sleep until like 3 a.m. Poor thing. And then she ended up getting a lecture from my parents about like, oh yeah, I don't drink energy drinks. Like that's not good for you or something like that. Which is like fair enough. I don't either, but like damn, she didn't know. I like the silhouette of these wings. Not gonna lie. That's something I want to get better at drawing, chat. I want to be able to draw wings better. I know like the base anatomy, but even then it still wavers. Okay. That'll be on a separate layer so that I don't have to worry about it, but hey, at least the wings are done. Oh yeah, chat, do you guys ever have this issue? Recently, because, you know, winter's ending, my younger sister's going back to school again, like school starting up again. Um, my parents have been telling me like, "Oh yeah, you need to figure out your college thing." But for some reason, whenever they bring up college or like, "Oh yeah, you need to go to school," like I'm interested just so that, you know, like chat. I'm interested now, but in like years down the line and I'm old, like I don't know if I'd be interesting still as a streamer. Like I need a backup. So, you know, like it's good to keep in mind. But when they talk about it, I don't wanna do it. Like the more they talk about it, and like I don't think that clicks in their brain. I'm gonna shorten this just by a little bit, just to I think that's part of the issue why it feels so big is because the hands are so long. Dual wielding books. I mean, okay, they mentioned knowledge. I believe Usoa wrote down in their commission. By the way, if you haven't guessed already, this is another commission by Usoa. Thank you. But what is it? Deity of stars, information, and fate. Let's give him a few books, you know? Chat, if you were able to dual wield books, would you do it? That is not what I wanted. I'm trying to get that circle. Let me get a, like, they're very kind to give me several images for references, but goddamn, this is very detailed. I gotta lock in for these ones. I think I see. I see. I made, if you guys have seen Genshin, if you know Wanderer, the hat looks quite similar, and I remember I made a drawing of them long time ago. And when I mean long time ago, I mean before I streamed and when I used to draw on a Chromebook. A Chromebook. Those were dark times, chat. If needed, I can send images of what certain accessories look like by themselves. I think that would be greatly appreciated for specifically the hat. The rest I can make out on their own for the most part. It's just drawing them all together. It's just that hat. It's very detailed. I like it a lot, but oh. As someone who just got on Genshin to do daily commissions, how's Genshin? It's been so long since I've played. Part of the reason why I stopped playing genuinely is because I switched to my computer and I didn't have as much fun like compared to when I was on mobile. I really wish I was kidding. I'm playing again for the first time in months. How is it? Also, hi Korok, how are you doing? I'm taking a look. 1, 2. That's like a mix here too. Okay, it's been so long since I. You know what we're gonna do actually? So because I gotta force myself to do Natlan. Ah, that's rough. That's rough. I remember part of the reason why I stopped is because I didn't like. I really liked Fontaine, but then when like Natlan came out, my decline was in Sumeru. But like, man. Oh yeah, I saw this video which was really interesting, and it was talking about how like, um, Natlan doesn't have as much like motifs or like research into the culture. And like I look at that, I'm like, damn, they're right, but also damn, that's really sad. Oh my god, 79, hi. Hi, Swap, how are you doing? They fucked themselves over while trying to include so many cultures while being racist. Honestly, yeah. It's so bad. And it sucks because, like, you guys have heard, like, if you guys have heard the music, you know, like, they did cultures, like, pretty good. Or at least all right. where it's acceptable, but I'm doing gubby. What is that supposed to mean? I hope this is how the hat is supposed to look. So what can you like correct me if I'm wrong? I'm trying to base it off of the. Do not do the gubby. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was like, hold on there, bud. Hold on. Hold on, wait. That's 2 layers. I am tiny point in the middle, then a really fat side. I'm so glad I gave you guys the gubby emote. It's so silly. It's so Okay, that hat does help. Thank you. I just got Ursua's references. Interesting. Okay, so I did it wrong. In short, I did it wrong, but hey. We learn from our mistakes. So it's like this. Interesting. You know, chat, what I want to do, like, there's a lot. New Year, obviously. So there's a lot that's on my mind where it's like I want to learn how to do this better. I want to be able to do that better. I need to learn how to color better. I've been saying this, and I've slowly been getting better. And like, you know, whatever works works. But at the same time, like, I need to get better at the colors. Who's this currently playing? This is, if I remember correctly, it's Millie. Let me check. Yeah, it's Millie. I remember the first song I listened to her was like "World Execute Me," if I remember correctly, and I loved that song when I first heard it. I don't know what it was about it, but I really liked it. This might be a really long process of drawing the commission, but it's okay. Also, I should probably be posting these, so I want to ask this before I forget. Wait, so would you mind if I posted like full speed paints on my main channel on my YouTube of the commissions? Because I thought about it. I was like, I need to post something, and I was like, I need to put my commissions out there, but I haven't been able to post. But that's something I probably should do. I'd be honored. Okay, good. I don't know how I would like edit it though. I've been watching a lot of speed paints lately for both reference and background noise whenever I draw. Um, it's nice, but I'm thinking like lots of these artists are well known enough where they have tutorials or they explain their process. I don't really have that. So I wonder how I would make mine interesting. It's something to think about. I'm gonna make this easier for myself. Yeah, this will probably make it easier. Okay, so that's the hat from the top on this side, and then that's... And I'm trying to grab the details that I need. That's a weird looking circle. Ah, wait. There we go. Okay. All of that work, and hopefully it's worth it. I'm gonna copy this layer just in case. Okay. I'll just put that to the side. We'll keep that, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna transform this actually. Let me figure out the best way to transform. It might be this one. I put all of that effort, by the way, and then we're gonna draw over it again. Okay. We will work with this. We will- This looks really scuffed, but we will work with this, okay? Okay, next step, we delete this layer. We bring this down. And then we draw over it again. Is this tedious? Absolutely. Will it be worth it? I hope so. Is this bird brain? When spring comes. Hmm. Sorry if this is so scoffed. But yeah, chat, I'm curious. For most of you guys, whenever you guys watch streams, because I'll be honest with you, even though I stream myself, and occasionally I watch my friends' streams, I don't often do that. It's a very rare occurrence, to be completely honest. So why do you guys enjoy streams? Like, I'm curious, because, like, you know, my older sister's not the type to watch them. It really depends for me. Not everyone likes them, so I wonder why. It's just an interesting thing for me to think about. Okay, I think that's alright for now. Let me add a bit more dimension here. I enjoy your art and good background noise sometimes. That's good to hear. Okay. I think that's a good base on the like I think that's alright for the I can always detail it even further, but for now I think this is alright. Damn, someone survived roulette. Also, hi Goose, how are you doing? Likewise, that's nice to hear. I'm glad you guys like my streams. I know some people have said my voice is like, what's it called? Calming. I don't exactly believe it, but I do find it flattering. Survival. Also, I'm doing alright, Goose. I'm doing a commission for Usawa right now. I'm struggling with the hat, but it's alright. We reached the first layer. So now we're on this layer right here. So we just finished this one. I don't know if you can see my cursor. And then there's the stars up there. So I'm gonna leave that off for now, actually. I'm gonna focus on other things, just so that I can get a little break from it. And I'm gonna like group these in my like later. This song this song sounds a lot like like this one stage on Tekken. Chat, have you played Tekken before? You guys know Tekken? Most people know Street Fighter, you know, but like I grew up with Tekken. And like even now my family plays it downstairs sometimes. I'll go downstairs, I'll see my dad practicing a new character. And like I like the game a lot. I've been very tempted to buy the um what's it called? I've been tempted to buy the 7th version on my computer, but I was like I don't know if I'll play it often. So, you know, I only know that you can make up characters on there. Oh, you're right. Yeah, you can design them. I never truly did that when I played. But that's because I really liked the designs and like not gonna lie, some of the characterizations was like or not the customization, sorry. The customizations were kinda ugly. Not all of them, but like some of them. Oh yes, the game that means piss. Is that really what it means? You know what Loki sends me from the game is like, whenever they speak in another language and then they reply back in like English. I never played, but I used to be obsessed with those customization videos. Based actually. I'll be honest, I've seen so many ugly ones that I've never really. Okay, we'll delete this one. That's my chain for that one. So mad that I lost my 12 stream streak. How could you? It's okay, I forgive you. Who has the longest? If you don't have a 12 stream streak, I don't remember if like Silverbean has it the longest, but I remember they like. I remember that they have like a streak going on. I want to make these thinner. Like these are really thick chains. I want to make these thinner because they're very. This OC is very elegant. I don't know if you're referring to me when you say that you should do it again, because I don't remember what I said, I'll be honest. But, like, that's kind of sad that you don't get streaks. I feel like, I'm gonna be honest with you, you most likely would have, like, the longest. Especially since, like, I tell you personally, like, I'm gonna stream! I'm gonna... I'm like... I remember a friend broke my watch streak on purpose by streaming at 6 in the morning. That's so sad. That's a... Man! Probably because of Splatoon streams. That's true, but I don't do Splatoon streams that much. Have you gotten, like, is there, like, any streak build-up at all? Because I'll be honest, it's been a while. I know I streamed Splatoon recently, but I don't remember the time before then. Chat, remind me I need to send this out later. speaking of streaks, I just got off Genshin to tune in on computer because streaks don't update on mobile for me. That's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. I get streaks for channels I mod for, but I lost my 50 streak because they streamed on Christmas. That's so sad. I'm so sorry about that. My 50 watch streak was so close. God damn! But I swear I watched 3 in a row because it was art. How do I check? You might have to ask Silvamine because I genuinely don't know. It just kind of pops up. Or, like, I think you can check your, what do you call it? Like, your points? But I could be wrong. All I know is that sometimes it pops up, but like I said before, I don't watch streams very often. It's a very occasional thing. So, most of the time, like, I don't have a streak, or if I do, it's like 3 at max. Sorry, I had to lock in. Okay. If you guys are wondering how I'm gonna make these thinner, because these look thick, these look pretty fat, you know? If you're a little worried about that, here, let me do a little something. Let me, erase these things, because these are my placeholders from earlier, so I had a base. This is what I did when I did someone's commission yesterday. That's how I got, like, braids, because I was trying to draw braids. Nope. Okay, there you go. Most likely, if someone reminds me, I'm not gonna, like, I'm gonna keep this in a separate layer, simply because if I alpha lock this and make it something lighter like this, it should thin it out and make it look smaller, like appear thinner. That is the goal. Okay, what else are we missing? Is there anything you have under arms, Uesuwa, by the way, just so that we're on the same track? Because it feels a bit empty. It's probably gonna be more filled once I have the, galaxy parts, but I just want to double check. I'm gonna do a bottom layer, so what I'm gonna do is, this is the layer. If you see the layers I have right now, I have like a bunch. So I'm gonna have a layer for the books that they're sitting on, and the ring around here. I'm gonna move this closer, actually. This reminds me a lot like Sunday's Halo, and I mean that as a compliment because Sunday's my favorite character in Honkai Star Rail. Oh my god, chat. Okay. There's like, what do you call it? I was playing Royal High with Korok like a while ago, and I remember there was someone who had a cosplay, but I got it wrong because like it's the Royal High cosplay, it's not like a regular Roblox cosplay. And I thought for a moment, I was like, is that Sunday or Naxa? And I said Sunday, it was an Naxa, and I felt so bad. Maybe the roses are on the shoulder. I will put more. This is supposed to be one, but I will put some more. Because it does feel like it's missing. Let me lower this. Let me lower the opacity. I feel like if you haven't played HSR, I feel like you would like the Eons. Like I'm looking at this, I'm like, this reminds me a lot of that, like them. This is starting to look wonky. Let me adjust that. There should be a curve around. Growls, come on! Look, if we get more people to love the Eons, I'm just saying, then we could get more fans, and maybe they'll be like more literate this time, because I swear, if you think about it, more fans, more content. Okay, I want to see what this looks like once I erase these ones. And this is several rings over. True, exactly. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Okay, that's not bad. So you should totes look at the Aeons and decide which is your favorite based off design. Exactly! I love them so much, and Korok has gotten me to have one as my favorite. Stupid little loser creature. Who said that? I heard nothing. So this one's real thin, so what I'm gonna actually do is make it so the line art is not actually like changed like this. Or like I'm not gonna make it where there's line art. Instead the line art is gonna be the color. So I will just change the color of this. Sounds interesting. They are very. They are. Korok has gotten me into them, and I'm not complaining whatsoever. I might extend this a little more. I think you'd like aha, so I have to kill you. The thing is, I can see it too. I could very much see it if both of you guys like Noli. And considering the design of your OC, which is gorgeous by the way, I just have a feeling. Hell yeah, we got another one. Korok, we got another one. We got no. I'm gonna put like a rose on the back here. Okay. And then we'll take this bottom layer. I'm gonna start putting in the books. Okay. What do we think of this so far, chat? What are we thinking? Peak, hell yeah. Thank you. Let me fix up the face because I've been delaying that a little bit. I'm not the best at masks. If you know me personally, you would know my complaints about it simply because it's a skill issue on my part. Uh, it sucks because I love them too. I think I'll make this higher actually. I think it would be better to hide the eyes. Okay, there's no mouth. This mouth looks like they ate a lemon or something. Okay, I'll have to put lighting for that, but I'll do this for now. Based on appearances alone, I favor Anna Fuli or oh my god! Ajax, my beloved, my silly. I love them all. Those are very based. Korok has gotten me back into really liking Ajax. I don't know how you guys pronounce it. I don't know if it's Ajax or just 9, but I've just whatever. Okay. I'm gonna flip, you know, we're gonna do something kind of scary. We're gonna flip it and we're gonna adjust just so that it looks accurate. And that is so pretty. It's technically both, but I pronounce it like the letters too. In my head, I've been pronouncing it like 1x, but I'm like, nope, that's not it. That's a Roblox character. Um Oh, my favorite thing about the Eons, by the way, is the fact that they all go by they them. You know, even though some of them are more masculine and more feminine, I love them. I love them for that. Makes me very happy. Okay, before I start coloring, is there anything you would... I'm not gonna color yet. I'm gonna get to the background first. But is there anything you would like me to add to as well? I love my genderless concept. Exactly! I'm just hearing the lyrics of this song. Hello? What is this? What even is... Oh, that's why. Chat, you want to know the name of the song? By Flavor Folly. This is Raw Dog. I listened to it. You know, I'm zoning out. I'm drawing, and I listen. I'm like, wait a minute. That's like internet, please. Did I really get shut down? I got shut down for saying the name of the song. Okay, I'm gonna do like a somewhat of a bald, not bald, a bold move, okay? The bold move is, we are putting these layers all together. Yes, we are putting them all together. It'll just make my job easier, and then I can fix it later. I can fix it later. I'm quite proud of the wings. I'm not gonna lie, chat. Yeah, if you were wondering why I said the bold move and then I did this, is because I wanted to adjust the arm. But it's separated in so many layers. I think this should be more accurate to how it was before, because that looks a little too long. The only downside, like the thing that I don't like about Krita, but this happens on a lot of softwares anyways, so it's not really that avoidable. But something with softwares is like when you resize something, it ends up getting blurry, and then like all I want to do is redraw it again, but like I don't want to go through that effort. But then it just gets blurry and it's like ugh. And I wonder, like I know there's other ways to avoid that happening on other apps, but Krita, people don't use Krita enough to like for me to have found like a way. Does that make sense? I think people should use Krita more. People keep saying like, "Oh my god, Krita's underrated. It's really good." But then after that, like no one uses it, not that I know of. Slushy is currently on a 15th streak. God damn. Also, hi Slushy, how are you doing? I think that parallels it pretty alright. Chilling today, is it like a rest day for you? Okay, well, we'll adjust this slightly. I wanted to get the basis because it's already a circle. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lower the opacity and then I'm gonna draw over it and I'm gonna draw stars. And to make it easier, I will be using this ruler again. I don't want to do anything. I get that. I told myself I was gonna work today. And then I ended up like getting distracted, and I ended up like just like I don't want to work today. Yeah, it's okay. We can all have relaxed days. Not me though. Stay stay safe, guys. It's tempting as well. Oh no. It's okay, Cork. You'll always be the number one. Lover. Not the wolf emoji. I swear, I think they're so neat, but they're also like, Korok loves them. I respect that, but also they're so hard to draw, specifically of the masks. That's the only reason. But I'm like, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. It's worth it. Ooh, wait, chat. That kind of looks nice, doesn't it? Too late, I ate it! Spit it out! Aha, that's where Aha's slash tag name comes from. Yup. And to think Korok said, like, oh, I might change it. No, don't! I'm so glad. I'm so glad he hasn't. I still need to change mine. I just never, like, brought myself to do so. Okay, we erase that. That's pretty alright. That's not bad. I'm gonna adjust these ones a little bit. Bubonic is too iconic. Hey, that rhymes. You can't do that. You can't do that because you're right. I can't deny it now. Man, you set me up. It's okay. Maybe I will keep bubonic. I just think it's funny. But then now I'm like, oh, I don't know if I should keep it there. Okay. I think that's pretty alright for Ring. Don't you need NSO to enter at the lobby to change it? Is Quark still locked out? I will let Quark answer that. No, I don't like the. Okay. Adjust. If you're hungry enough, this looks like an onion ring. I will not elaborate. Thanks for the reminder that my NSO is dying this week. Damn, everyone's accounts are dying. That's so unfortunate. Okay, hold on. Now, the rest of this is gonna be a little bit hard, so what I'm gonna do, actually, is I'm gonna make a bunch of circles. Circles, circles. More and more circles. Trust the process, chat, okay? Not scale. No. If I'm doing this correctly, it should line up. What do we think? What do we think, actually? I feel like that's not bad. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to turn these all into, like, something similar to this. Oh, okay. How do we do that? Oh my god. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I got this, I got this. Yummy, thank you. Thank you, Cord. How do I... If I go back all the way and then I copy this, and then I press forward, and then I press paste. Thank God, okay. I'm so smart, chat. So we're gonna take this template, and we're gonna draw, Uesawa. What do you want on the circles? I'm thinking like stars, like something to similar, to make it familiar with the halo and such. And like this kind of star motif, but I want to just make sure, like, if you have a specific thing in mind or so. I know in here that you wrote like information, fate. What I think of is clocks. I don't want to make it clocks if you don't want that. That's what I was thinking as well. Maybe some with rings. Okay. Constellation of Gubby! I mean, what if the stars can be the Gubby star? How would we do that? How to make Gubby star? Just the love. Okay. Okay, sure. You don't have to look. You're the commissioner. I'm so down to do a lot of things. I like to think I'm pretty flexible with things, and I'm so down to make it silly if you want to. I just don't know how you would like it. That kind of looks like a bunny. I meant for it to be a star, but like whatever. What do we think of this? Does this look alright? I just won it. This is gonna be such a pain in the ass to color. Oh my god. Oh god, help me. What I might do for my sake is end up like copy pasting this. Like this is a lot of work. I don't know why I'm doing all of this. Sagittarius, Libra, nah, I'm a gubby. See, that's the best answer you can get. Oh my god, that looks like eyes. They're like Goose, I don't know what you did. I don't know what you did. Like, don't worry about it. We're all gubbies. True! See, look. We are all gubbies inside. Okay, that's just looking off. Whatever. I sent the collab request and I thought it would try to drag you into the thing. Damn, that's really unfortunate. Yeah, no, I'm on my phone. So I don't think it would show up. So you're good. Oh, that's a pretty clock. Loki, I want that. Not gonna lie, chat. That's a pretty clock. Ooh. I have to do it for the rest now. I don't like the way that looks, actually. Hold on, I'm gonna erase that. I don't like that. Now, here's the thing. Clock, time is information. Exactly. That is so pretty. Genuinely. Goose and 57 collab. When last time we did that, my computer like exploded. It hated it so much, so I don't think it'll be like I think it'll be quite some time. That and also let me turn on my lights. Let me turn on my lights. I'm not a huge guy on collaborations. I love my friends. I love playing with them, but sometimes it feels different, especially since I'm a smaller creator. Like, it feels different making content with other people because I like interacting with chat. I feel like, you know. Oh my god, Raynix is here. um, I'm gonna be right back, chat. I'm gonna get water. Hold on. I forgot about water. Let me be right back. I'm back with water. Also, hi Raynix, how are you doing? It's me, the infamous. No. 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 Hi 57, don't encourage him. Should I put the rest of these as clocks? I feel like that went so well. Oh my god, you guys are just endorsing this. Hey Paul, what is your opinion on clocks? Are you kidding? We have to kill him. See, Hate Ball is so full of hate. I don't know why I keep him around, but you know what? He's kind of funny. He's kind of funny. A little infuriating, but kind of funny. Am I referencing Sunday's Halo by memory? No. What makes you think that? I wouldn't do that this... I wouldn't do that. This 57 lame hate ball, exactly. This 57 hate clocks. Look deep into your heart and you'll see the answer. If you look deep into your heart and your answer is yes, I think you need to change your heart. April is 57, the real adult. I'd be flattered. Hello? But also no. Oh, I wish I was Otto. Hey, Ball, will time fix your problems? No way! I don't think anything could fix, Hate Ball unless I manually change him, but, like, that's gonna lose his spark. He's gonna be sad and miserable. Do I really want to do that? I'm humanizing a robot, 57. 57, you're... Oh, it kind of looks like oval, not really like a circle, but whatever. Will 57 survive this commission? Perhaps. What is that supposed to mean? The only thing you should change about Hate Ball is the secret Minesweeper answer. You're right. Stretch. Oh my god, I almost forgot. I was too busy getting water, I forgot to stretch. Oh, my body hurts. Okay. Ow. You know, if you look at this, it looks like a star fruit and it looks like watermelon, and I think I'm hungry. Oh, stretch the oval? Oops. Um, anyway. There you go. There you go. It's stretched. Hate ball, 1 out of 10,000. Chance to open Minesweeper and start playing. It's out of stock? What's out of stock? What's out of stock? Stretch is out of stock? What? Is that's possible? Wait. Am I getting this wrong? Am I being an idiot? It's a really curly mirror I got there. Am I lazy? Maybe a little bit. Will you get mad at me? No, chat, you will not. You will not. I erased the wrong one. Oh, it's been a while since I've heard this. I have not heard this. Or at least I don't remember listening. I'll be honest, I'm just playing music. I want to do something for the last circle, but for now, I'm gonna copy paste this. Copy, paste. And we're gonna adjust it again, just to make it fit. Gubby. Oh my god, I should fill it with Gubby. You're fucking right, you're fucking right. Genius. How come I didn't think of that? Okay. Hey, ball is 57 Miku. You'll have to wait. Gubby after 8 at the circle. Do I just turn it to a fat Gubby? Is that what you're saying, chat? Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Okay, chat. What do we think of this? Okay, I need Uesuwa to confirm. Should we leave it like this? Okay. This is just a silly idea. I'll give him a little. Does this incorporate Gubby? Do you guys Korok, this is probably not what you were asking, but do you fuck with it? Do you guys It's so bad. It's so What if I make it sad? I was looking away, my god, it's so bad. He had no idea what was coming. Look, okay, look. I thought, like, okay, I could put the Gubby in there, or I could make him really fat. Wait, so, do you fuck with this? My cheeks hurt. I'm smiling so much. Oh my god. That is the Gubby constellation, right? This is the best. Oh my god. I went through all of that. And they're gorgeous, you know, they're beautiful. I would have that clock. These are all pretty. And then you see this. It's so fat. Oh, my cheeks hurt. My cheeks hurt from laughing. That's so dumb. Why do you guys let me get away with this? And I'll delete that layer. The suspiciously constellation shaped guy. I think the Gubby is a little underweight. You're right. We could fatten them up a little. we could. Stop. Okay. Focus, chat. 57. Lock in. All right. It is time. It is time to color. This is gonna be a lot of work. You're right, poor thing. It only ate like five what was it? Its last meal was probably 40 seconds ago. What do you mean 57 under? What? Poor thing. Poor thing. I have incorporated poor thing into my vocabulary so much. It's so bad. Hey, Ursula, would you be okay if this took longer than this stream? Because, if this takes longer, I feel like we should be able to finish in time because, um, you know, but like we did put a lot of work and we're already like 2 hours in and I'm a little worried, so I just want to make sure like it's okay with you or if I have to extend stream a little bit. That is fine if it does, alright. I will put it under priority, so then, like, when Friday comes, I will make sure that that is the stream that we do. If that is the case, but I should be able to finish it. I just don't want to rush it because I want it to look good. This is a really good OC design, and I really like it. Ow! Oh my god, my elbow. I'm also hungry. When am I not? Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't detail the feet. I just realized that now that I'm coloring it. I just kind of made them like socks. Ooh, whoops. You think Gubby secretly devours souls? I don't think it's a secret. cut them off. No, I mustn't. They're too pretty. As in the OC, not. Not the devourer of gods. True. True, actually. Chat, if you look up on Discord, through the gifs and you look up Gubby, there's like a gif that says crucified for his sins. And I think about that gif a lot. And it's just Gubby getting crucified. And Gubby is God. You're right. Chat, how can we decide? Is Gubby like the devourer of gods? Is God? What is Gubby? Gubby devours itself? Gubby the Destroyer. It's giving that one scene, chat. If you've seen Gravity Falls, there's like, it's like, my name is Dipper. Boo! The Destroyer! I need to. I've been trying to get Korok to watch it with me, but we haven't had time. But like, we definitely should. Ouroboros. Oh my god, Ouroboros is so pretty. Gubby the Wrathful. True. Gubby is just everything. Everything. Imagine there was a cult that was just on Gubby. I'm surprised that hasn't happened yet with how the internet is, actually. Oh, I'm curious, chat. Ouroboros. Squid Game! I'm curious. Hold on, chat. Let's take a quick break. He hasn't deleted his message. Alright, whatever. Okay, I need to check that later. No, it's that one guy who sent the double fedora. I can't believe he sent a picture of whitewashed. By the way, whitewashed. Like, Chance. Gabby the Chance from Squid. Stop. Chat, how do you guys fuck up and make a gray character? Like, how do you whitewash a gray character? Like a clearly darker gray character. How do you do that? I still can't I can't believe that. Racism. You know what? You're right. You're right. Unfortunately, you're right. And it makes me sad because it's like, man, I don't think I've talked about my like skin tone insecurities back like on stream before. I've talked about it to Korok. He knows very well about it. Um but yeah, I don't know if I talked about it on stream, but it's a big thing. Kill everyone who draws Chance Squid Game white. Exactly. No, like that's a man of color. That's a they of color. What's a double fedora? A really shit. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, it's a ship between Chance from Squid Game and Mafioso, and I don't really like it, or at least I don't draw it. Okay, I will drink water. Wearing two fedoras at the same time. True. I've been enlightened. Takes off my fedora to reveal another smaller fedora underneath. If you take off that fedora, will it reveal another even smaller fedora underneath? Like, I just gotta know. Mean, why do you look so distraught? Yes! Hell yeah. Squash 57, hello? Why'd you scratch me, man? Oh yeah, chat. I'm thinking, I've been, like I said in the beginning of stream, I've been listening to videos in the background, and I've been seeing a lot of videos on PNG Tuber Plus, and other things where there's you can make it so it tracks your mouse. And I didn't like that at first. I thought it's not really for me. But I thought about it. I was like, I feel like that would be really fun. So what would you guys think? If I did that, if I made one. Hydraulic press, no! Deserved after what happened with Blood Melon? I can't believe I remembered that! 57 eye tracker stream when, I don't know if you want that. Like, I feel like... No, that makes it sound, like, scary. Or, like, I'm hiding something. I just don't think it would be interesting. Plum nole. I'm gonna make plum noles for you guys, chat. Control Shift G, that makes a clipping layer. Alright, time to color! We'll do the one with the least amount first. We'll do golds first. "57 stares at Mr. Breaststream." Stop! I'd be so scared of what you guys know what I'm looking at. Even if it's nothing big, I'm just like, ugh, I don't like that. I don't like being stared at. Why did I make the chains like this? This is so much work! Ah, 57, why are you like this? No, I have to use this pen for it. Didn't you say something about lighter outlines of chains for smaller? Yes, I did. I will do that when I get to the rendering part. I'm doing flat colors right now, but that is a good reminder. I will be doing that soon. I should make it so that you guys can request songs. I haven't set that up yet, but I gotta set that up soon. I don't know if that's a good yellow color, but I will change it if needed. I think what we're gonna do now is there's not much different colors on it, specifically like base colors. If anything, it's a little bit different here, mainly because that is a really awful blue color. Let me put like a little white base of like, hey, this needs to be colored later, okay? So that I can really focus the galaxy. How to read. Didn't we do that on the other commission before? There's like a book that just says how to read. Loki, chat, I've been thinking about it and I look at my art. History of Everything and the Myth of Noli. Nole! Interesting. I feel like my art style is one that can never be considered AI because of how, like, sketchy it is. Not complaining at all, but I just think it's interesting. Nole. Chat, if I make the plum nolis, would you guys like to have me stream it? I'll probably like prop up a camera so that you guys can see my hand. Oh my god, hand reveal! You guys get to see my hands. Wow. I say that like you haven't seen. Like you guys have seen everything but my face as far as I know. Okay, let's see how we will do this. It's more of a tealish color. So I want to grab that, and I'm going to adjust it a little bit, do this, do that, there you go, and then we'll base it off here. So there's a little bit of dark white. We'll figure this out. Are the wings also celestial of some sort, or is it just a body? Just so that we're on the same page. Yes, and they sparkle. Ooh, okay. So what we're doing is just texturing, and then this will be the base. What do we think of this so far? I think this is pretty alright for my first time doing a galaxy. Me, very biased to the purple on the legs. See, we love purple. Also, like, there's a bit of purple in the galaxy. I'm trying not to make it too purple. That's just part of my style, though, so I can't help it. I won't make it too much. I just hope I will be able to do the same with the yellow soon, so then I can make it look more golden and less... I don't know if tacky is the right word, but I mean, it is my art. What do we think of this so far, chat? Is this Hiku? Yes, it is. Oh, I can't believe. I still can't believe I went to a Kikuo concert. It was very fun. It felt like a rave, if anything. No, rave? Club. Rave. I wish I lived somewhere more rural, so less light pollution or whatever. Space and the night sky are so calming to look at. There was one night I remember, actually. What do you call it? Nope, not that. Sorry, I'm looking something up real quick, just for myself. Alright, okay. So, I remember I went stargazing once with my family, and we were able to see the stars really clearly. Like, you turned off the light, there was no light pollution at all, and you could see all of the stars. You could see the planets, you could see satellites. It was so interesting, and I missed that so much. I remember they had like this really expensive lighter thing that you could point, and it would point exactly where the stars were. Like, it was so interesting. I genuinely miss stargazing. Light pollution really sucks because, like, you know, especially now that like I know about it, because it's like I know I won't be able to see the nice stars because of it. But hey, my younger sister is planning to be an astrologist. Was that the FNAF jump scare noise? I'm sorry. Anyways, she's planning to become an astrologist, so maybe I'll be able to again. Come to my house. Wait. Come to my house. I live in the middle of nowhere, so there's little light pollution. I am on my way. You don't understand. I would love to start. Would you stargaze with me? That's the thing. I don't want to do it alone. Yes? Oh my god. I would love that so much. Wow! Okay, okay, Korab. Okay, buddy. Also, I hope the constellations are okay. I looked up a few so that it would look a little bit more spacey. Okay. I did that, and then now I'm gonna change this a little bit. So I want to make it look a little bit more golden colored, you know, less. I want to make it shine, really. Genuinely, I thought you were talking to me for a second. I mean, could be either way. I just respond to most of the chat unless I know you guys are talking to each other, and even then, I respond to that. Okay, yeah. Hopefully, the gradients and different lighting of the gold will make it. What do you call? Make it look more golden, because I don't want it to look like a cheap yellow. If that makes sense. I want to make it look ethereal. I was like, Korkut's gonna dox himself? No, he wouldn't. Knowing him, he's the least likely to dox himself. Okay. So, what do you think of this? Just so that we're on the same page. Do you think this is good? You come to my house too? Peak? Hell yeah. The drooling emotes? I'm just like, it's safe to assume that's a good thing. Alright, okay, okay. Is this a request or threat? Both! You're such a little menace. Don't make those jokes, chat. Chat, I know what you're thinking. I know what I just did. Don't you dare think it. So can I why he Orpal? God damn it. Mr. Fuck! I said don't think it, chat! How could you do this to me? It's peak, I swear, okay? Okay, I'm just using purple for the shading. God, the erase to, like, pure galaxy, that's so silly. My god, you can see it's really, like, really textured. Oh my god, this is not bad, actually. The art, maybe. Hell, you might be able to eat it if- okay, I don't know how to pronounce. I remember staring at your commission, like, request, and I could not pronounce. I was, like, trying to figure it out. Is he gonna stuff me inside a suit, too? No comment. Kiss, you're so gay, Goro. I mean that affectionately, but you're still gay. I know technically it doesn't make sense to put shading, but I feel like it would make... Like, I feel like I should still put, like, a little bit of shading. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Oh my god! Chat thoughts? I kind of like that. What the fuck is my music? I'm sorry, what was that? Jamie Page or something. The song has the words, "You're telling me a shrimp fried this rice?" Ebi... It's just Ebi Cha... Ebi Cha? Okay, sure. No thoughts, just one word, fire. Hell yeah! Good. I'm gonna do a little bit of erasing, so I like using this brush specifically, because you can just, like, very lightly erase. So then the really dark recesses, I can lighten it up, it'll add a little bit. It just adds a little bit to it. Dimension, if you will. It's good for reflective surfaces. Why are the stars shaded? we just take our time unshading each star. Jesus. I don't hate myself that enough for that. Alright, okay. I think that's pretty alright. Let me do this real quick. Alpha lock this, and then I'll take like a nice golden color, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go over these. The alpha lock just makes it so that I only color on these parts. So that's the colors there, and then for these ones I'll do the lighter one. And then if you want, like, you know, if it's too dark, you can... That's the nice thing about making it alpha lock, is you can change the line art whenever. So if you like coloring line art, this is perfect. Could you add some shimmer on the top to match the body? Hell yeah, absolutely. Let's do a nice tealish color, and then we'll do here, and then I'll lessen the brush a little bit so that it's... There we go. And then I'll mix a little bit of the teal into it. Don't mind me, just gonna grab that. There you go, how's that? Why is the song so intense? Hello? I will skip that. Okay. I'll do the books later, so we're just gonna have that a little bit inconsistent for now, but the reason why is because we're gonna do the background real quick. If I remember the sketch correctly, yeah, it was like these swivels, and we just gotta implement that. So I'm trying to think of how to. That's good. Okay, good, good. I'm trying to think of like how I will make it so that this really stands out. So I could make this darker, but I don't know if that's like the best idea. Because I want this to also stand out really well. You know what I need to do, chat? Fun fact, if you're unsure about values, this is a slight way you could do this. It's not going to be completely accurate, but it's a good thing to know. If you put a grayscale and then you put color, you put this as a color, you can see exactly where your values are. So you can see that these are really strong values. That's where all the highlights are. But then this here kind of blends in. And it's like this is pretty like um for a galaxy, the fact that this kind of stands out to it, I think is already pretty good. But I really want to I need to make the background fit this. I don't want to make it muddy. Does that make sense? That's the goal. So we're going to have that. But yeah, you can see like it's just kind of muddy. So if I can make this stand out, I will try my best. I don't know why I'm giving advice, chat. I'm not a professional. You see the difference, by the way, though? Like, if I put light like that, you can see it really, like, highlights the wings out there, like the silhouette. And now, if I remember correctly, the light, it's swaying this way. So it's kind of swaying around them. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's what chat? That's what the color layer looks like for the body. That is interesting. Okay. I just grabbed that real quick because I'm gonna do rotate real quick. And hopefully if I get this right. Man, that just looks like ice. But these are interesting to keep in mind, huh? That is just black. I think what I might do is I might turn this into an eraser real quick and I'll just erase the edges so it's a bit more cohesive. There we go. And then I'll just lower the opacity. There we go. Uswa, is there anything you would like to add? Like anything to note? Because I'm trying to think what else is there to add. It really... Maybe some swirls of gold as well of the blues. Ah, good. Good thinking, good thinking. Let me do this real quick just so I can take a look. Okay, it goes around and then it circles around. That's how it is. I want to keep that swirling visual. So we'll take this color actually. What do we think of that? Exquisite? Good. Good, 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 good. Chat, if you're wondering what this is, like, that's not a real constellation. Yeah. Here, I'll make like a... Yeah, that's the constellation. I need to stop. I wonder if I can get away with how many more constellations can I put that look like Gubby? Do we fuck with it? This is so dumb. How many gubbies can I add to a piece of art until people notice? No one has noticed the last few commission art. Like, I mean, I haven't posted that much. I need to make a post where it's like, this is all my commissions I've had recently, you know? But like, no one has pointed out the gubby. Okay, let's see how this looks in black and white. That is not bad. Do you see the contrast? Okay. Let me be a nerd, okay? How do I be a nerd? Hold on. We're pulling out the red marker, okay? So this whole area here, like I was worried because I tend to draw it where it's all muddy, but the contrast in here, like the silhouette is so prominent, even down here. It's like, yeah, we're using the red marker. But like even down here, like you can just tell. And then this one I'm gonna kind of make it fit in. But I want to make this whole area like reflective. But I'm very happy with the silhouette here being very like you can really tell the shape. I don't know. I'm really happy with this. I feel like I'm getting better. Okay, now I really want to figure out how to do this. So I'm gonna tackle the books. But I'm thinking, how should I do that? Oh, wait, I'm scared. We'll put this on top, and then what we'll do is we'll do another gray layer. But it'll just be one layer. Chat, I'm gonna yap a little bit, okay? I'm genuinely happy I started doing commissions. This has been so fun for me. Like, damn. I get to draw all these interesting things that people think of, and then I get to work with them to finish it, and it's like, it's so interesting. And then I love my favorite part about commissions so far. It's just how happy people get. Like, you're happy that you received my art, and that you're happy with the outcome. Like that makes me so. I'm joyous. You could say full of whimsy, true. You guys make me overjoyous and full of whimsy. I want to put this a little bit on the redder side, so then it'll be like, you know, yellowish. I want to make them look like old papers, if you will, but without the... I'll darken them again with more shading. Ooh, that's actually a nice color. And then what I'll do is Control Shift G, that makes another clipping layer, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna fill that up with maybe something purple, don't say purple guy, and then we overlay that. No, multiply. But we're gonna lower it by a little bit, so it just makes it more cohesive. Because if I do this without... Oh, it's pretty alright, actually. Now, if I add it... It basically lessens it. Which would you say is better? I do like the lesser one, this one. So now what I'm thinking is, chat, like, I still have... Where is it? Not you. Not you. You. Right here. I'm thinking, how do we make this? Because I put all of that work, but do I color it? That is the question. Because I could color it, or I could make it some sort of like, you know, I could color the outline. But I don't know if that will be good. Ooh, that is interesting though. Because I could do that, and then I could do this as well. I'm not sure. Because then I could also do the work of just coloring it all. I just don't know what would be better. I want to see what it looks like this. It's surely interesting, but I'm not sure. Yeah, what would you guys say? That looks good. If you could color the one directly under them if possible. What do you mean? Like this one as well? Ooh, oh my god, wait. That chat? Okay, okay, off topic. This would be such a good enamel pin. Okay, anyways. Uh Okay, and then let me do a little bit of shading so that's more accurate to the rest of them. Not that. And I can even do copy. Nope. Copy. Paste. Bring that down, and then bring that down. Make it more reflective. How about that? What do we think? If I could do that for here, I might. Neat. As long as you, the commissioner, are happy with it, then I am happy. The fat gummy feels left out. What do you mean? It's. I'm gonna be honest. I completely forgot about fat gummy. He's fine. He's so happy. He's never been happier, chat. He's like. Okay. What I'm now worried about is what do you call it? This. I don't know if I should flatten it so then it's more straight out. You know, like what do you think, chat? Should I straighten it out so it's more cohesive of like where the ground is? I feel like that would be better. But let me know if that's not what you prefer and you actually prefer the like endless kind of visual. That looks good, 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 good. Oh, I almost forgot about the books. That's embarrassing. Let's take a look. Yeah, sorry. They're gonna be a little bit brighter, but I'm gonna need it for the books. So, I think what I might do is I might actually steal from the bottom here. I've just noticed how many times I've used that to look good. Honestly, like, don't even worry about it. I have been so aware because of my relationship. She got really mad at me for something really stupid. So I am very aware of the times I repeat stuff. So don't even worry about yours. Like it's not that big of a deal. It's something I need to remind myself as well. I don't think I even need a, what do you call it? Like an overlay all over it. Oh, I really like that. If anything, I need to just I'm gonna steal that real quick. I'm gonna put that on this one. Just because I can feel the contrast of it. The purple's nice. Good, 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 good. Trying to make sure if there's anything else that I missed. I want to lighten this up a little bit. Okay, and then I want to see if I can make a border. Hmm. Interesting. What do we think about the border? And the addition feels like a solidified moment in time. Perfect! That is what I'm going for. Let's see if I can... I don't know if that'll look better. Honestly, is there anything else I need to add? I feel like this is perfectly fine as is. So is there anything else you would like me to add or change as of now? No, I feel it is ready. All right. Here, let me put like a signature or something and then set it up. And that sets us at time. We are like what, 4 minutes left? Let me put in my signature. How do we make this interesting? There you go. I feel like the signature is too out of place. I need to find something for it. Oh my god, I hate this. There you go. I can't get over chat. No one's gonna know about this. No one except for us. It's so bad. The fact that I like look, okay, we made everything beautiful. Like look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Like I was gonna put something in there, but like I made the whole thing a reflection. You know, the clock, everything. This looks like the hat, perfect. And then there's a fat gubby. It blends in, it looks like a star, perfect. Good, 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 good. Let me add my final layer. Okay, let me save this. So we're gonna have the saved version with the watermarked. And then without this, we will save that, export that, and this. Alright. Fat Chimchu when you're fucking right. Oh my god. Oh my god, you're right. I didn't even realize you guys. I was too busy, like, saving. I didn't realize you guys were starting a Gubby army. If we get... Chat, here's the goal. If I get 100 followers, I'll give you Fat Chimchu. There's your goal, okay? If we get 100 followers, I will give you Fat Chimchu. Alright, if this commission is done... My Forsaken Limbus Company, Riddle Brain, shut up like a dog whistle! Real. Let me submit the final. My younger sister wanted to sing this duet with me, so I have to learn the lower notes. Okay, these should be the right ones. I am sending it right now. Damn, we finished right in time. This was honestly such a fun commission to do. I am very happy with it. Okay, I'm just letting it upload a file, but I think I will end it here. I need to eat, because I am hungry, chat. But when am I not? Alright. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I had a lot of fun with the drawings. What else? I don't know what we'll do on Friday, Saturday, but hopefully before then, I should have a video soon. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, make sure you eat, drink water, and I will see you all next time. Take care, everyone.